What's up, guys? It's Benny. We've entered the Game of Thrones era in the modern political landscape, and it's very exciting. What this means is there's going to be a bunch of people with perceived political power that think that they really got something going on, and they're going to be crushed by people who actually wield power. You know, it's amazing the way that this system works. There is a chief executive, and Donald Trump is he, and Donald Trump knows how to wield that power. A perfect example of what I'm talking about here was Greta Thunberg. Greta Thunberg was the cock of the walk, as they say, when she gave a shrieking, twisted, little witch-like speech to the United Nations, saying, "How dare you," lecturing everybody. Then Donald Trump walked into the room, and Greta learned something. She learned what real power is.
Welcome to the UN, sir. Thank you very much.
Look at her face. Look at her warped, twisted, sick little puppy expression there as President Trump walks by, and Greta has to just stare into the abyss because you know what? That's all she's going to be doing for the rest of her life. She's a grifter. She's never going to actually be the dog that catches the car. She's just going to glom on from thing to thing until she, well, inevitably just has a horrible crash out. And it's going to be pretty embarrassing. The Greta Thunberg, 50-year-old Greta Thunberg is going to find that the world is a very harsh place. And I think she's already finding that out. Greta Thunberg has gone from a dark-eyed, snarly face, young activist to a aging, embarrassing, loud Hamas member.
Show me what power looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like.
I love how she has. When are they going to drop the album? You know, they released the single. This has got to be the song of the summer. Here, can you imagine hearing this driving down your street?
One struggle, one fight. Climate justice, human rights.
Drop the album. Come on. I want to hear it. I love how she has to read, too. She can't remember the chants herself. She has to read. Is there anything like authentic or like legitimate or real about this little Soros puppet? Anyway, the point is that Greta Thunberg has realized that the climate grift ain't going to pay the bills anymore. And so she went full Hamas, and now she's sailing to Israel. Now, something hilarious happened on her way to sail to Israel to break the blockade. And you're well aware what I think about all these other countries that aren't America. They just blow themselves up. I mean, like, I don't care. I don't want my dollars to fund it. All right? I don't want war. I want there to be peace. I don't like it. Okay? But I'm very much on the side of America first. And like that, a lot of this stuff seems like not our problem. Okay, quite frankly. Greta Thunberg thinks the opposite. And she and a bunch of like pouty-faced, privileged, never seen a stick of deodorant or a toothbrush, smelly, lesbian activists have decided to sail to Israel. But something amazing happened on the way to their sailing to Israel. They got bombed by Israel?
A humanitarian corridor to try to deliver desperately needed humanitarian aid, where 2 million people are now systematically being starved by Israel. Well, no single bottle of water or bag of flour has entered Gaza for 2 months.
Yeah, we were ready to get on the boat, and some part of the team was already on that boat in international waters outside of Malta. And in the middle of the night, the boat got bombed, probably bombed by Israel, and was unable to continue.
Hello, I am currently standing on the Madeleine, the ship that on Sunday, June 1st, will attempt to again sail towards Gaza and to try to break the siege and open up a humanitarian corridor by delivering aid like food and medical supplies. The last time we attempted this, about a month ago, the boat Conscience that we were about to board, just a couple of hours before we were planning to board and set sail, it got bombed twice, and all evidence suggests that it was Israel who did it.
Oh my god.
So now we are here in Catania, outside of Sicily, to try to continue our mission to try again.
How did all these little privileged brats get all the money for this? You know, they're sailing on like a yacht from like Sicily. Like, what do these people ever work? I don't really care. You know, I don't care. The whole thing's a grift. Who's funding it? It's got to be the worst people on earth funding it. I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't want people to kill each other, but like the stuff annoys me, right? And this level of activism annoys me. You know, Donald Trump's been delivering like ass tons of aid to people in Gaza. And you never hear a nice word from Greta about that. But somehow like this twisted-faced, angry, embittered little like, you know, aging quite quickly. And it's, you know, she's looking more and more like Joy Behar every single day. Somehow like she's going to change the world. I don't think so. Greta Thunberg blames Israel for drone strike on Gaza ship. All right. Yes, perfect. Yes, perfect. This is the face of Palestinian activism. What I find, okay, just one final little rant. Like, why don't you go move to Gaza? You know what I mean? Like, in the best of times, okay? No war or anything. Why don't you take your doughy ass and move to Gaza with all of your progressive ideology and all of your, personal habits and preferences, and why don't you go to Gaza and like see how it works out for you? See what happens. Just go send her over to live with Hamas, please. Well, she's actually trying to do that. She's trying to do that. The Doom Goblin. I like Doom Goblin. With microbangs, Greta Thunberg is no longer warning us about the climate because the money dried out. Now she's asking everyone to pay attention to the Western Sahara. Okay, got it. Okay. Again, like, why doesn't she just go live in the third world? She lives in, like, the first of the first world. She's from Sweden or whatever, right? A little Swedish girl. Funny how Greta Thunberg doesn't care about the climate anymore. The Gaza grift is just too tempting. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the old news. Here's the new news. Israel sent another drone. Because they got up and they're sailing now, right?
So this is Friday, May the 30th of 2025, and the Madeleine just set sail on its way to break the siege of Gaza.
Look at Greta Thunberg doing like such heavy work here on the boat. Was such a brave sailor. You know, exactly the kind of person. These are exactly the kind of phenotypes that you want sailing on a boat. You know, this is like nothing says sturdy, you know, like these malnourished, greasy, very smelly, like thin as a twig degenerate lips.
Lunch event for the next 2 days, Friday, Saturday, and on Sunday we're sailing to Gaza to break the illegal siege and to create a people's humanitarian corridor. Wow. It's very important that we ask all the governments,
you know, he would never sign up for his own military
everywhere for a safe passage of the Madeleine. 12 people are here on board to break the siege and to create a people's humanitarian corridor, to take whatever aid we can carry and to say that we will not accept it.
Okay, well, something amazing happened on the way to them. I don't know who these people are who just have all this free time to just go sail everywhere. It sounds really privileged to me. You can just go sail through the Mediterranean on your private yacht. Wow.
Hello everyone, we are reporting here from the Madeleine. We are right now at 80 kilometers from Greek lands and 68 kilometers from Greek territorial waters. What happened is that we just spotted a drone, and we confirmed it is a drone, but we just lost visual with it. It could have either turned back or turned off the lights. We have our safety procedures here, and it demands us to go get all of our life jackets. We prepare to alert level at the maximum, especially if it's approaching us, and we sound the alarm for you. Now we count on all of you to share what's going on here and to please let the world know that we are 80 kilometers from Greece and we need your help.
So they found another.
That's it. Please.
Okay, good. That was your line, Greta. That was your line. You forgot your line. Okay, got it. Well, it wasn't written out in front of you, so it wasn't written out in front of you. This is what power looks like. Israel has threatened to block Greta Thunberg's freedom flotilla from delivering aid to Gaza. The climate activists and 11 pro-Palestinian dirtbags are set sail on a Sunday ship aimed to break the siege. The boat, operated by an activist group, Freedom Flotilla Coalition. I wonder who funds them. Departed from Catalina, Italy carrying symbolic amounts of aid. Oh, really? I wonder what will happen to them when they arrive. Well, the people of Gaza will do to them. Videos posted on TikTok, the young activist smiling and swimming in social media content in the vessel's journey through the Mediterranean. Yeah, that's what this I can't get over. The fact that this entire thing.
But I'm trying to go as fast as I can. Right now, we just left Augusta and we're heading towards Catania in Sicily. We're on the Madeleine. We have been trying to sail to Gaza with aid, with solidarity and love for so long, and we are one huge step closer to getting to Gaza now. It was so
it's it's like the Bop House, but for dirty, smelly lesbians. It's the Bop House. That's what it is. It's like a place for them to film content. It's not an actual boat. It's like a content house. They're like up there posing. The entire thing is just them like posing. This is like the Jeff Bezos rocket. Like the Jeff Bezos rocket, what they said it was for brave space exploration. It was just a bunch of over the hill, wrong side of 50 broads taking selfies of each other. That's it. The entire thing. That's all the entire thing was. They're like, it's groundbreaking. No, it's what women do in a salon. And that's exactly what this is. It's just for content. Yeah, okay. Oh, we got a drone. We got a drone chasing us. Yeah, okay. The Israeli army says it's prepared to raid the ship, as it's done with various other efforts. In cases, we're well prepared, says Brigadier General. We have gained experience in recent years and will act accordingly. It's unclear if the Israeli military will strike, but the activists on board the ship issued a new alert claiming they're being followed by a drone. A separate flotilla ship was attacked in May by 2 alleged drones while sailing in international waters off the coast of Malta. Has anybody ever asked if, like, the drones that attack the ships are being flown by the activists so that they can get more press? Because that seems to be the only thing that they care about, is feels on Instagram. This seems to be the only thing that they care about is clicks and likes. That's it. Like, what the hell is this? That's all it is. Oh, I'm spending my entire summer on a yacht. Oh, I'm floating around. People are paying for it. It's a grift. It's a grift. Goodness gracious. Right. Like, they're probably going to sail into Gaza and take a selfie and then leave. That's going to be their version of aid. Climate activist Greta from Thunberg, followed by a Israeli drone. Blaming Israel. You ever thought, like, maybe it's them doing the drone? You know what I mean? Why is Greta destroying the planet? Burning diesel and not under sail. That's exactly right. Yeah, right. Well, that's exactly right. That ship don't got no sails out. They're not doing this by wind power. Look at this. Yay! Clicks. Look at look at them swimming. Oh no. Yay! It's the Bop House. For angry, smelly libs. It's a Bop House. Drones are attacking their ship. Can somebody tell me, like, what did they expect? Again, how would she, a young blonde Swedish woman wearing Western clothes, be treated by Hamas? Well, I think Hamas might take a pass here. You know what I mean? Okay. Here we go. They're filming content. They're doing interviews. It's a content house. Greta Thunberg's on a boat again, this time with a bunch of lesbians trying to sell the gospel. This should end well. Greta Thunberg trying to sail. People with no actual real world experience in anything. Now effing Greta is sailing to help the Arabs. Okay. Here's a tracker. You can track it. Oh, look. It's not far. Look, I guess it's kind of, it's doing its thing. It's definitely, it's relatively close, I guess. So here's Gaza. Okay, well, we'll keep track of this. It's pretty funny. We'll keep track of the dirty lib floating Bop House that's gonna save the world. with a bunch of libs who are too weak to lift a pair of chopsticks, who have zero actual skills, who couldn't build or sail a boat, if their life depended on it, or do anything productive in society. And you just sit there and complain all day. All right. Okay. Very entertaining. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe if you want Greta Thunberg's ship to something very comical to happen to Greta Thunberg.